Is cash stuffing actually worth it in 2025? Cash stuffing is a budgeting system where you cash out every paycheck and stuff it into envelopes that represent different spending and savings categories, like rent, car payment, insurance, and emergency fund. The key difference in this emerging trend of cash stuffing is the gamification aspect. Instead of those tired spreadsheets, you're using tokens, colorful trackers, and monthly challenges that actually reward your consistent effort. What are the benefits? It can help you stick to a budgeting system. It's just way too easy to accidentally rack up larger than intended expenses when you're shopping with a credit card. Out of sight, out of mind, until next month. Going to the store with a fixed amount of cash to spend on items you actually intended to purchase makes impulse shopping nearly impossible. You'll actually feel the savings. The American Psychological Association has run studies showing that using cash is more psychologically painful than using credit cards or touchless apps. The act of physically retrieving your hard-earned money is registered by your brain. Not only do you feel a sense of loss, but you also start analyzing your purchase is really essential or just frivolous. As humans, we tend to minimize painful scenarios in our lives, so we naturally begin to spend less money. Having physical envelopes or pouches for things like rent, insurance, or car payment can relieve the brain power you'd normally spend running the numbers. Using cash doesn't magically earn you more money, but being able to see enough money in the rent envelope ahead of time means you don't have to worry. Negatives, no protections, both liable and physical. Most financial institutions actually have liability protection, meaning if you lose your card or even worse, it gets stolen, the financial company won't hold you liable for any charges. But if you lose your money, however, it's gone. Game over. Scammers and thefts are unfortunately plentiful in this world, and having to physically carry and conceal your money can be nerve-wracking. Less convenient, more annoying. Part of this budgeting strategy is actually to make things less convenient, so your brain doesn't just go into auto-spend mode. Going to the bank and making deposits every time you have a bill can get annoying fast. There's also a psychological pain in disappointment and annoyance. The probability of you sticking to a budgeting system that punishes you can really lower the odds of consistency. This isn't a magic bullet. Budgeting system can't replace willpower and discipline, and cash stuffing is no different. Physically, taking money out of an essential envelope can be pretty powerful and may help you strengthen your resolve. If you haven't really built up that resilience to temptation yet, having too much cash on hand could actually make spending issues worse. Saving challenges are the fun aspect of this budgeting system. Try to make it your own. Giving yourself rewards for completing these challenges gives you a nice little dopamine boost, making your budgeting system way more sustainable and fun. For instance, you might set up a sync fund category that acts as a reward pot, which you can spend on anything once your goal is met. Rewards don't always have to be financial. Treat yourself to some delicious food, snacks, or maybe even dessert. If you've been looking for a new budgeting system to help build discipline and curb unwanted spending, why not give cash stuffing a try? Try it out for a month or two and just see if it works for you. This system isn't going to work for everyone, but it can really be a great tool for getting your finances back on track. Remember, trends come and go, but what's really important is figuring out which pieces work best for you and how you can consistently use them to help improve your financial life. If this video helped you, like it, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out. Comment below if cash stuffing something you would be willing to try. Thanks for watching.